Hi, my name is Anya. This is my luminosity yoga video for the new moon in Sagittarius on the 1st of December, 2024. Please come and join me on your yoga mat. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign, and it is associated with the archetype of the archer, the centaur, the adventurer, the one that seeks higher knowledge through spirituality, higher education, philosophy. And it's a mutable sign, so it is flexible. You can also consider it not as reliable at times, or just, as I said, very adventurous. And so the sun and the moon are both at 9 degrees of Sagittarius on the new moon. And they form as not exact, but nearly a trine. So that's a very beneficial flowing aspect with a north node of the moon in Aries. So that's a cardinal fire sign. So Aries starts the spring. And the north node is connected to our evolutionary growth point, or in a way, the kind of we're always moving on an axis with the nodes, and that's always the evolutionary axis. And the current one is Aries and Libra. So the new moon also forms a sextile to the south node in Libra. So it helps us release basically where maybe we have been sacrificing ourselves too much in relationship, or where we have been pleasing or trying to please others too much, and to find a balance between that and also how we actually assert ourselves in relationship. And really, at this point, the energy is less about just rushing ahead and just really making a lot of rush decisions, because there's a lot of retrograde motion. This lunation is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter itself is in the sign of Gemini, opposite actually Sagittarius. So the Jupiter retrograde will continue until February of 2025. And also, we are in a Mercury retrograde period. And that's also important because the Mercury that is retrograde is also in the sign of Sagittarius. And again, that actually rules, like it's a double rulership in a sense, connected with with Jupiter in Gemini. So it might be wise at this point to really check in with what steps are in integrity, with kind of sustainable and in integrity with your soul, or aligned rather with your soul's integrity. And yeah, to take your time with decisions, not to rush into things, and to really think maybe that the seeds you're planting now might take time to really unfold, and um, for you to really perceive and get access to. So I invite you to a practice where you're really cultivating that sense of slowing down, getting in touch with yourself, nourishing yourself and your immune system at this time, which may be challenged under this energy. And the mudra that's associated with Jupiter, and hence with this lunation ruled by Jupiter, is Gyan mudra. So we're just going to place the thumb and index fingers very gently together. So this mudra is set to enhance calm and understanding, and also to help you overcome negativity or stuck energy. So it is used a lot. It helps you overcome ignorance and thus create a certain inner freedom. So let's connect with that energy and with that intention, and just place your Gya Mudra on your thighs. Close your eyes. And then just take a moment to connect with your breath and just feel your breath without changing it. And bring your attention all the way down into your pelvis. And then thoughts from the future, from what is to come, and also from what has just passed, from the recent or further past. Just imagine these thoughts like little pearls accumulating in your pelvis, in your pelvic bowl, and then just descending down into the ground. You can imagine a waterfall or a vine or a root or an anchor or any other image that might help you connect with the earth. And just sense yourself connecting deeper and deeper down into the earth. And just continue that way and come into a child's pose, bringing the arms back. And I'm going to keep the head up so you can hear me well. On your inhale, just allow yourself to receive the energy of Mother Earth, coming all the way up the spine to the forehead, which is now resting on the ground. And on the exhale, just feel like a wash across your head, your scalp, and all the way down the entire back of the body, down, all the way down to the tailbone, and further down into the earth to release whatever you don't need right now. And just take 7 deep in and exhales this way. See if you can expand your exhale. And bring your arms forward. Deep inhale here. And exhale, come all the way up onto all fours. And then you can shift your knees back a little bit. And bring knees as wide as your mat, nearly inhale. Just let your hips drop and bring the feet up to the extent that it works for you. Let your pelvis drop here. So we're stretching the thighs. Thighs are connected in medical astrology to Sagittarius. You can lift the gaze and then exhale, just tuck your toes under and push back a little bit into kind of child again. And just do that a few times with your breath. You can stay when you come front. Can also move the feet. And then exhale, go back. And as always, please feel free to adapt if you cannot exactly do it the way I do. Just do a modified version. Maybe you're not going to come down as low with your pelvis, or you can't really bring the legs up. That's just fine. Just do what works for you. And even just sit upright, stretching your thighs. So 2 more times. And then one last one. And maybe you want to stay a bit longer. Just breathe, lift your heart to the sky. Really checking in with yourself, what it is that you need today. And just aligning with that in your practice. Wonderful. Just come into tabletop. And then just bring your right foot back. Extend your thigh and just push into your calf. And then just bring the foot a little bit further back so you can rock back and forth between the fingertips. And then just moving into your lower leg, really stretching here. Breathing deeply, bring your navel in, and then just bring your foot just across the left knee, and look back and just sense and breathe into the stretch. And again, just to the extent it feels comfortable for you. See if you can feel the extended exhale. Maybe inhale on 4, exhale on 5 or 6, or whatever feels doable with ease. Wonderful. And then just bring the leg up. I'm going to turn a little bit so you can see and bring it over to the side. So your right foot and your knee are in line. And bring your right arm up and just breathe here. Move the wrist, move your fingers. Also, you can just open and close a few times. Deep inhale and then exhale. You can here go into the threading the needle. And if you need some support here, for example, a block, and place that under your head and breathe deeply. Inhale, very gently come up. And then exhale, bring your hand down. And we're going to do the other side. So bring your left leg back and then slide the toes back a bit more so you can rock back and forth. Breathing deeply here and with ease. And then bring your left foot across your right leg and just look at your foot and breathe into the sides, extending your exhale. Very good. And then you're going to bring that left leg up and over to the right side. And again, you can check that your foot and your knee are in line. Now bring your right arm down, left arm up. And again, you can just move the upper wrist and fingers, starfish-like. And breathe deeply. Inhale here. And then exhale, just bring your arm underneath. And breathe deeply. Inhale, bring your left arm up again. Open the heart to the sky. Exhale, just come back. And again, just come into now a wide-legged child pose. And let your forehead rest. And find your breath again. Turn your palms to the sky and bring thumb and index finger together. And again, just connect to your core. And check in with yourself. Ask yourself, what do I want? And just notice what thoughts or images, ideas, smells, sounds, colors come to you. And just notice that. Stretch your arms out, come up on all fours. And then come into downward facing. Bring your legs a little wider. And just move the head to release the neck. Take a deep inhale. Bend your knees, and on your exhale, through the mouth, release whatever tension you might be holding. 2 more times. And one more time. And then come with your right knee towards your nose and step the right foot front, left knee on the ground. And then you can just stay here, breathe deeply. Lifting up and out of your hips. And exhale, really feeling the stretch in your groin and your thigh. Out to the sky and then opening the arms wide. Bring your hands on the ground. If you have blocks, please feel free to take them to support you in pyramid position. So feet hip width distance, tuck your back foot under, and here, exhale, straighten your front leg. You can also place your back foot flat diagonally, facing forward onto the mat. Inhale, just lengthen the body. And exhale, release. If you can square off your hips and breathe deeply. And with every exhale, just release whatever stress or tension, whatever kind of pressure you may have been feeling. Just let that go and connect with your own intention, with your deepest needs, also with your heart's integrity. Very good. And then just place your hands on the ground. Come back into downward facing dog and come forward into plank for an easy variation of the vinyasa. Bring your knees on the ground. And again, we're just going to come forward in this kind of variation of upward dog. I'm going to sit back in child for 3 breaths. Gyan Mudra, thumb and index finger touching, and very gently moving your forehead from left to right, and very slowly. Place the hands on the ground, come up on all 4. Inhale. And exhale, find your way into downward facing dog. 1 deep inhale here. Exhaling any stress, tension, energies of others. And bring your left knee towards your nose, step your left foot forward, right knee down. You can also tuck the back foot under if that's better for you. Bringing the hands in front of the heart. And again, just filling yourself, filling your heart with hope, with courage. And allowing yourself to step back and to rest before taking action. Inhale, bring your arms up. Heart opening towards the sky. Inhale here. And exhale. Come back into downward facing dog. And another vinyasa, inhale, plank. Bring the knees down, and we're going to come into a variation of upward dog and see if you can stay a few breaths. Elongating the exhale. Coming back and then stepping your right foot front again. Bringing your arms forward, inhale here. And imagine as if you are like pulling back the bow to shoot the arrow. So bring the right elbow back. And then really look at your pointer finger. Bring the pointer finger and the thumb together and offer it to the sky. So just offer. Bring an offer to this moment. And offer for your soul's integrity. Deep inhale here, releasing the shoulder. And an exhale. Just step back. And just a few wee cats and cows in your own pace, at your own pace. You can tuck your back foot, your feet under. On your exhale, tuck the toes under. Or just leave them flat on the ground. Just listen to what your body needs to open a leg, strengthen a connection to the ground, and I'm just gonna turn, just stay where you are. You're gonna step the left leg forward. And again, just imagine, so you're pulling back your bow to shoot your arrow. Bring thumb and index finger together and think of that offering for your soul's integrity. Just offering to slow down, to make sure things are in alignment with your soul's integrity. And remembering that throughout this month, throughout this lunar cycle in Sagittarius. Stepping back. And then finding a comfortable seat. You can sit on a block, on a pillow, whatever works for you. And we're going to do a round of Nadi Shodhana, that's alternate nostril breathing, with retaining, holding the breath at the end of the inhale and the end of the exhale. So just do that to the extent that you're comfortable. Do not force, just see what feels right. So leave the left hand, thumb and index finger touching on your thigh. Bring the right thumb to your right nostril and the ring finger of your right hand to your left nostril. Just sensing your breath, closing your eyes, chin in line with your chest bone, with your sternum. Feel the connection from your tailbone to the ground and from the crown to the sky. Most of your weight is going down, so feel the legs, feel all the body parts that are connected to the ground. Then close the right nostril, inhale through the left. Hold the breath for a second and then exhale, closing left, exhaling through the right. Very short Breath retention at the end of the exhale, then inhale again through the right. Hold for a second, exhale through the left. Hold for a second, then inhale through the left. Hold, change, and exhale right. Good. Inhale right. Hold, exhale left. Continue by yourself, 3 more rounds. Last round. And bring both hands down and take 3 deep in an exhale through both nostrils. And on your exhale again, just connecting everything back down to Mother Earth. Bring one hand under the belly button, one hand on the center of your chest, thinking about something you're thankful for today. Feeling that in your heart right now. And letting that spread across your entire body. Bring your hands together in front of the heart. We're going to close with one arm, deep exhale. Let the arm radiate from your heart outwards in all directions. Ooh. Go your head to your heart. And I'm dedicating any accumulated merits of my practice to all beings without one exception. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope this practice will help you through this lunar cycle. It will strengthen you and help you feel more resourced at times where your energy might go into too many different directions, or even maybe very slow. But just allow yourself to really take the time to reconnect with yourself and then go out from that place. Thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you. And please join my online classes on Mondays until the end of the year from 6:30 Berlin time. Bye for now.